And we're back with... What is...
Running up mountains.
Running mountains.
I am Link runs with mountains.
Link runs with mountains.
Up mountains,
Up
whatever.
mountains, whatever.
Link runs.
Link runs.
Poopsie runs.
Poopsie runs.
Dang it!
Dang it.
Are you... Quit mimicking me.
Quit mimicking me.
Matthew Allen Clark.
Matthew Allen Clark.
Matthew Allen Clark is a loser.
DeMarcus is a loser.
That is not what I said. Give me. Yeah.
Wait,
Thank
what did you get? A
sample of the red potion. All right, now while you're working on that, I'm gonna go get my Quake medallion and my flippers. Thank you.
All right, so last time we were talking about the new sequel, A Link Between Worlds, I believe is what it's called.
I believe so too.
There's a bug.
Kill it.
I can't.
Kill it.
I don't know where it went.
Kill it with fire.
Or whatever. Anyway, we were talking about the sequel and how they said they wanted it to remain true to the original, but they didn't want to alienate new players.
Gimme. Ooh, skeleton fish.
Which could be like a baby mode, a hand-holding mode.
Well, Zelda having a hand-holding mode would be actually kind of unusual. I can't really think of any Zelda game where they've done that.
Skyward Sword.
Okay, yeah, they're starting with 6 hearts. What is up with that crap? Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't warp back. I thought for sure that I was on that rock.
Well, in what ways did Skyward Sword like hold your hand?
You kidding? Well, I just think overall, with the exception of the very first time you fight Girahim, the first dungeon boss, it's just a joke. The whole game is a joke. Like, there's no difficulty to it. You've beaten it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Even the final boss is easy. I didn't even know you could use Skyward Strikes to kill him. I literally did nothing but shield parries to beat him. That's all I did, because I didn't even know you could do Skyward Strikes.
Yeah, well, it kind of showed you that you could do it.
I want the flippers. 500 rupees? Jesus, do they come with drugs?
Here we go with the drugs again.
500 rupees! When's the last time you paid 500 rupees for a pair of flippers?
I don't buy flippers.
See? You don't understand my plight, Matt. You just don't get it.
How much was your last pair of flippers?
What? I didn't have another pair of flippers!
Well, then how do you know that 500 is an outrageous price? If you don't have anything to compare it to.
Because I bought a bottle and it was only 100.
Well, how do you know that a bottle is comparable to flippers?
Because I compared it to flippers.
Well, how can you make that comparison?
Because shut up.
No, you're bad.
How can I
And
not?
it comes full circle, DeMarcus is bad.
How's that full circle?
Because we started talking about you being bad. And now we're still talking about you being bad because you're bad.
Full circle would be like if I was saying you were bad and then you were saying I was bad or something. I hate you.
What? No. She's not done yet.
Not done yet. That's unusual. That's the first time that's happened. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and go get the flute then. Nothing stopping me from that.
So anyway, you've played Sticker Star.
Yeah, I've beaten it, unfortunately.
Yeah, you played my copy.
Well, I'm not gonna go out and buy that game.
You beat it before I did because I just let you borrow it, and then you.
So
I'm just saying.
Then I got to warn you of how bad it is.
Yeah. It's oh my gosh.
Bad. Like really bad. Like badder than
like
bad.
Nintendo's been obsessed with putting all these baby modes in their games lately, like with Mario and Donkey Kong and what else? I don't know. Maybe they just figured Paper Mario is more for the hardcore.
I don't know, but that it's not even the difficulty is cheap in that game. Like it's not even fair. Like most of the difficulty just comes from the boss fights requiring you to have like a certain item to be able to win the fight. And if you don't happen to have that one item, you get screwed over by the boss.
The game is trial and error up the butt.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, there is one boss that requires you to have a very specific item, or otherwise he is actually impossible to beat.
Isn't that all the bosses?
Well, I think the bosses are all beatable.
Except for like the first one?
No, I think all the bosses are beatable except for the Cheap Cheap.
The Cheap Cheap kills you after like 3 turns, doesn't it?
Yeah. Flute Man, I hate you.
What?
He forced me to stay in my portal while he was playing his flute, and then it warped me back.
Well, the Cheap Cheap kills you in like 3 turns, right?
Yep.
It just does like 99 damage or something like that, right?
Like, I got the guy's flute while he's playing his flute.
Yeah, good for you.
I have wrecked time.
Well, there's another boss that pretty much destroys you.
Crap, I didn't mean to do that,
Or
actually.
wait, what? You have to use the hook for the Cheap Cheap, right?
Yes, you need the hook to get
Yeah,
him out of
that's
the
why
water.
that's why he's impossible,
yeah.
because he'll just sit in the water, and then after like 3 turns, he'll just come in like, I'm gonna wreck your day, and then just like do 100 damage out of nowhere.
Hey there, how you doing?
That happened to you? Did that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
I raged so hard when I found out that he was unbeatable without that item. I had to look it up.
Like, I played like the first couple worlds without a guide, and then I'm just like, this is so stupid. Why am I even wasting my time on this game? Like, I bought it, so I felt obligated to beat it, just because I wanted to see if it got any better.
Remind me again how many lines of dialogue Bowser has in that game, Matt. Go on. Or should I tell them?
You can tell him.
0! He literally does not have a single word in the entire game. On top of the game having the least amount of unique characters in any Paper Mario game ever. It had Mario, Kirsty, Bowser, who never said a word, Peach, who had very few lines of dialogue, and a bunch of Toads.
Wiggler.
Okay, fine, Wiggler. I forgot about Wiggler. Congratulations, you named one extra character that I couldn't think of.
There's got to be another helper character somewhere along the line.
That's cute. You keep being optimistic while I try to remember which one I go to. I think it's this one. Yeah.
But like, if
You know, fine, have it your way. I'm going to
really
the second dungeon. Rage quit. It's his second dungeon.
So if you've played, like we're doing Super Paper Mario right now, which is an excellent game,
Yes.
and a very nice change of the formula that they had from the first 2 Paper Marios.
Yeah, it's actually turn-based combat, like we mentioned a lot in our video.
Turn-based combat.
Or the opposite, not turn-based, real-time combat. Ugh. Shut up.
And there's still leveling and like experience and stats and stuff.
And you, actually, and you play as different characters.
Yeah.
Unique characters that actually do different stuff in the
Freaking
game.
Sticker Star throws all that out the window and says, no to your stats, no to your leveling, no to your experience, making combat completely worthless.
It's like, just imagine like it's like an incredibly watered down version of Paper Mario. That's what it is. Just watered down Paper Mario.
Like, Thousand Year Door is definitely the best in the series, in my opinion.
I think it's the second best. I think I'm really torn between that and Super Paper Mario. I love them both a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as a game, are you just saying that as a game in general, or?
What do you mean as a game in general?
Well, I don't. Well,
Like
yeah, Super Paper Mario is great, but like, Paper Mario is a turn-based RPG.
Like saying in general, I just think overall it's better. Like, obviously Thousand Year Door does some things better than Super Paper Mario. I just overall like that one better.
So are you saying that because you prefer the gameplay, or?
It's mostly the gameplay, and I like the fact that I feel like I have more options, I suppose. I always feel limited in turn-based combat.
I felt like Thousand Year Door had a pretty good combat system.
It did. Like, it had a lot of customization. That's why I think it was still a great game.
Like, you could use items, or your partner, or
Get
the
outta here.
specials, or the star power, or like tons of items. If I didn't already say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just Sticker Star just says screw you as far as combat goes, because There's no leveling. All you do is you go around and you pluck stickers off of walls and surfaces, and it gets really tedious really fast.
Yeah, and you have to do that because stickers are what you use to attack. Once you attack with a sticker, the sticker's gone and you have to get it again. So basically the game turns into a one big collect-a-thon of stickers.
Yeah, and you can't get that sticker back either. You have to go find a new one.
Yeah.
Or something different. And basically there's no like strengthening aspect to the game. It's just the farther you get, the more powerful stickers you find, and then the enemies get more powerful, and then you just get more life, and then you're just
dead,
scaling against nothing, really.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've been in this dungeon, but I still kind of remember stuff.
Well, DeMarcus tries to remember stuff next time
It's
on A Link to the Past.
hard.